Just a reminder that this and all my other videos are made for adult doll collectors or adults buying dolls for others. This is not a video for children. Viewer discretion is advised. Thank you very much for listening.
Hello Internet, my name is Kelsey, and welcome back to my closet. It's a new year. That means it's time for new dolls! Well, this doll isn't totally new, but she's new to me. Today we are going to be opening Barbie Rewind Dolls Night Out, aka the doll with the Steffi face mold. And that's probably what I'm going to keep her name as, is Steffi, because she doesn't have a name otherwise. I got this on Walmart.com because I had some Christmas money, and they're on clearance now. All three of them. She was $15. I think I saw the working girl down to like $10 at one point, but she was the one that I originally really liked, and while I do like all of them, I just decided I had to go with this one in the end. I don't know if I'm gonna get the other two, probably not. Otherwise I would have just gotten all three of them at once, but yeah. I always really liked her, and now I have her, and I'm glad that I waited because even during Black Friday they were like half off, but I got an even better deal. I can't believe they're on clearance already. It's crazy. I feel like they just came out. I was hoping to do something a little bit different today, like one of the other things that I ordered. I have the Barbie signature pink doll coming. Aya Cherry, I broke and I decided to get her skate park cutie because she finally came up on Amazon, so she's also showing up. They're like all showing up like tomorrow and Saturday, so I'm not going to be able to film them until next week's videos, so we've got a lot of fun things. And then Phaedra, I missed her at first, like I could have gotten her, and then she sold out, and then she came back. So Phaedra from Rainbow High Pacific Coast, she's supposed to be coming on the 17th. Hopefully Amazon doesn't screw me over on that. I'm still waiting for Margot's listing to pop up. I've been checking like every hour on Amazon, and nothing yet. Okay, anyway, that was your little update on what's coming in the near future, but let us focus on Steffi here. So, obviously, we've got the radical 80s imagery going on, and I just love this artwork. She is so cute. I love the old Barbie logo, the bright colors, the sparkles, the big hair, and then on the back there's a smaller bit of her artwork. The other two girls are down here, and then it says, the Barbie Rewind series launches with the 80s edition, a totally tubular throwback collection which commemorates our fave pop culture looks from the decade. The dance party look wouldn't be legit without her radical ruffles, bodacious bold colors, and fly fishnet anklet stockings. Set up your boombox for an impromptu Dolls Night Out. That is what it says on the back of her box, and yeah, she has some bodacious, bold colors and ruffles and all that good stuff that I almost couldn't say because I can't speak English. Anyway, so also you'll note that she's got a VHS box, which was one of the cool things that I noticed right away when I saw the first pictures of this doll way before she came out. Something that we also saw from OMG Movie Magic. But who came up with it first is the question. Let us pull her out this way so we can see the back of the videotape. And it says Barbie Rewind with a cute little label. And now, ta-da! There she is, Steffi, with all the stuff that she comes with. How adorable. I do like this face mold. The one thing I wish is that her lips were a little less pouted. Like, it looks like she's about to blow a bubble, you know, like if she was chewing gum. It's kind of weird, but it is cute, and it's very different. Like, I don't recall Barbies having this mold. Like, I recognize the mold more for obviously the working girl because she's got like the superstar mold, which is everybody's favorite, and then the workout one also is really familiar, but this one just was so different to me, which is another reason why I was drawn to her. I just want her to close her mouth a little bit. But anyway, I am going to open this. Isn't this so fun? First unboxing of the year. They bent my certificate of authenticity! Ugh. And you may have seen on my Instagram, but I've been reorganizing my shelves that are like outside. I have 2 shelves in the closet, but I've been reorganizing my regular shelves with all my regular knickknacks since I put away all my Christmas decorations, and I have been incorporating more of my doll collection out there in my room so that I can enjoy them. And Steffi, along with the signature pink girl, are going to go up on one of the shelves near Belle and the Beast. Okay guys, so here is Steffi out of the box, and I gotta say, she had some really interesting ways that they were packaging different parts. Like, she had these plastic things that kind of wrapped around and looped into itself, like with a hook. These are around her feet, and I don't know, it was weird, but it made for less of the dumb plastic ties that ruin everything, so that was nice. Here is her face, and again, she's got, you know, the pouty lips, but it is pretty cute. And her eyes are a nice deep brown, and she's got pink and blue eyeshadow. Very bold, very 80s, along with the giant bow in her hair. Now, I really love this material that they used. It's like foil stars on a pink tulle. It reminds me of a like sleeping Midge or Barbie that I had. It was like one of the soft ones. I showed it in my collection video. This material was on a head wrap that they had, whichever one it was, and so it's super nostalgic for me. All of this is really like, you know, obviously because it's based on 80s Barbies, so there is some nostalgia because 80s and 90s Barbies were very similar, even if some aspects changed over time. And she's got her big bangs, which are swooped, and there's not really a whole lot of product in it. I think just the way that they cut it and the texture of the hair is keeping it big like that, which is awesome. And then she's got the triangle earrings. They don't come out. I already tried because there's some hair stuck under this one. I need to fix it later, but I'm not gonna play with it right now. She's got a twist over here on this side of her hair, and then she's got all kinds of crimping in the main hair, and it's really nice. There is no product in here either. There is a little bit of like a flat part up here. Most of it that you're gonna see is crimped, and you know, she's gonna be facing this way on the shelf anyway, so. Then we've got her outfit, and like, oh my god, these colors are ridiculous. Like, look at this neon green with the black and then the pink. Like, who would ever think to put these things together except someone from the 80s, right? It does do the job of telling what era she's from, and in a way, it really does work. Like, even these pops of blue on the ruffles, and then all the pink stitching. It is very, very 80s. Let me just move her arms out of the way here so you can also see leather tank thing that she has. It's very soft, and there's actual stitching on it. It's not just printed stitching. And then she's got the pink ribbon sleeves, a nice silver sparkly trim at the top of the skirt. There's all this rouging. It's a little bit stretchy if you pull at the material, but you know, it's meant to be fitted because it's got all the stitching on the sides to keep it rouged and tight. This material at the bottom matches her bow and gives a little extra sparkle. And then there's those fishnet ankle socks that they were talking about, and then just some regular white Barbie pumps. Did they wear socks with pumps back then? Again, I didn't grow up in the 80s, so I don't really know what the fashion was besides recognizing its crazy outrageousness, but I guess this is outrageous enough to be in the 80s. She also has these little sleeve things that are the same material as the ankle socks, and I just took off one of the bracelets so you could see it better, but she's got 2 really big chunky bracelets on this side. This one's supposed to be like a bunch of them together. And then on this side, she's got another one, and she's holding a microphone because she is a singer, obviously, and she's having her night out doing karaoke, one of my favorite activities. She's also got a silver ring in that hand, and she is gonna sing all night. What's a good 80s song that I could quickly sing a bit of? Well, you know, I've been watching Cobra Kai because Cobra Kai season 4 just came out and it makes me think of the Karate Kid. You're the best around, nothing's ever gonna take you down. There you go. She's singing that. She is super cute, super 80s. Ooh, even her jacket is a little bit pleather. I didn't even notice that. It's different from the shirt. It's a little softer even than the shirt, and it's got all this bunching too. Man, I'm missing all these details. I don't know. This is my first unboxing of the year, and I'm kind of like, so that was Steffi herself, and I do really like her a lot. I can't wait to put her out. The only thing I'm worried about is that her aesthetic isn't going to totally match with all the other things I have on my shelves out there, but we'll make it work. She comes with, of course, the certificate of authenticity that got bent. She is a black label, I guess. I'm assuming that means that she's like the lower end. I don't know how the labels rank. And then she's got the stand, which this was another feature that I was like so excited about because it's a cassette tape on the bottom. It's even got the little spiky parts inside the holes and this part where you would have the actual tape come through. But I remember just like doing this sometimes to like fix the tape when it would come out, and that would just crank it back into place. She also comes with the classic scalloped Barbie brush, but it's definitely not as thick in the bristle area as, because I still have plenty of these too, and I know there are more bristles on here than are on this one. So they went a little cheap on that, but I've got plenty of doll brushes anyway. It's just fun to see this mold of the, you know, the old seashell looking brush. And then this radio boombox is amazing. Like, why can't we get details like this in a regular Barbie boombox? Look at the paint. They actually painted stuff on here. We need this on all Barbie accessories. And then finally, she's got her keytar, which is kind of hollow on the back in a way. Like, it's just one piece and they didn't put a back piece over it. But it is really cool. It's translucent and it has this vinyl purple strap that's also kind of translucent, and Barbie B up there in a star and all of the radical 80s patterns. And now we have to make her hold it. Although she's already got the microphone, so can she play the keytar and sing in the handheld mic at the same time? I'm putting it on backwards. What am I doing? At least it's on there. I'll figure out how to position her when I put her up on the shelf. This is a really cool doll line. Oh, I almost forgot. Articulation. So, she's on an older style Barbie doll body. Now, I do want to look real quick. Now, I don't know 100%. If you saw my video where we cleaned up the holiday Barbies, their waists were ridiculously skinny. So even though she's on like an older styled body, it doesn't look like an actual old Barbie body mold. I could be wrong, and correct me if I am wrong, but she seems to be like a modified mold for an old school Barbie, because she's definitely not as thin around the waist. Like, the other ones were like ridiculous, like it was like slanted. She does have arms and legs that are more like an older Barbie. She can move at the head, of course. She's got wrist, elbow, and shoulder articulation. Her hips do move. Of course, it's hard to do anything outward with her skirt. Let me see if she's got some outward. No, not really. Oh, wait. I'm getting some popping and clicking. Okay, a little tiny bit. Yeah, even the butt and the underwear, like, it seems like a weird thing to say, but they look like made to move or fashionista butts. And then she's got snap knees, just like the good old days. I really wish that the fashionistas came with bend and snap knees. If you're not gonna give us any regular joints, at least give us snap knees. Because a lot of older Barbies, because a lot of older Barbies had arms that were just like this, you know, and they could only really go out and forward and back, but they always had the knees that could snap. And that made a huge difference because you can kind of make it look like they're kicking or like they're, you know, popping their foot up. Also very nostalgic. Like, fashionista bodies are just so cheap feeling. But anyway, this is not about them, this is about her. So now we have looked at Steffi 100%. I really do like her, and I really do like the whole Rewind line altogether. I think I'm gonna stick just with Steffi, but I'm really interested to see what they do next. Hopefully they do an homage to the 90s at the very least, if they're not going to go into the 10s, and I would love to see like 70s and 60s. That would be really interesting too. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel because I have tons of unboxings coming for you guys in the next few weeks. And share this video with your friends. And until next time, stay radical, dudes!